about this?
I think I would assume. My assumption is no, it won't service them well. Yeah, that's yours as well.
Yeah, I do wonder how compatible they are in the long term.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's a yin and yang thing. And like, I think there is such a charm to that they, through the process of getting to know each other and becoming friends and colleagues, like building out that respect for their differences to a point where actually they are charmed by each other in a way that certainly AJ, I don't think, expects when she first meets him. It's such a treat to play, and I don't think those kind of differences are like insurmountable or something
Right.
you can't get through. But certainly, yeah, they do. That scene that they have at the bench,
Yes.
where AJ's like surprised when she never expects people to be
Right.
great.
And I feel like that scene at the bench is a massive turning point for Davis too.
Yeah.
So I kind of like seeing the arc from there to the end.
Me too.
And I am curious because I don't know either. If there is a season 2, we don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I am curious, AJ's feeling herself. She's having a glass of wine.
I know.
So I'm curious
it's
if
like,
she's going to wake up the next day and be like, who knows?
I don't know. I guess we leave that up to the powers that be.
To the powers that be. We have no agency.
I mean, I think it's obviously it's an accumulation of lots of things, but I think the way that he defends her with Bill is pretty awesome and hot, and yeah, and I think AJ has a real warmth that is like sometimes packed under like a toughness, and like a real laser focusedness for what she does. But I think that she is continually through the season moved by the way that like Davis like vouches for her and does want to look out for her.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but I knew this was coming.
I felt it.
Yeah.
The writing was on the wall.
We knew it was cooking.
But I was kind of telling them, like, we're reading the scripts as we're going. Like, we it's kind of fun because, like, we're figuring out the plot of the show, too. We don't have, like, an outline.
They really wanted us to be surprised.
Yeah, it was great.
But I think that there were things in just like our workplace scenes together, and maybe particularly that scene at the bench where I think we both felt like, oh, perhaps we're going in this direction. And the scene that breaks my heart is when you find out with Josh and Kel that AJ is sleeping with Bill.
Yes.
Your reaction kills me.
When we're on this is post Steak and Tears.
This is post Steak and Tears. That's like the moment where, as an audience member, I really melted and was like, AJ, get your together. He likes you. That's how I felt watching.
That's so funny because I was watching that scene and like we shot it to like it was like supposed to be funny. Yeah. And so when I see it, I'm laughing.
It's also very funny.
No, I know. It's just, I gotta,
It's also very funny.
Yeah.
Where he just collapses into the couch.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty,
But the way that your like chin wobbles and you really try and keep it together and then you crumble. It's very sweet, I think.
It is sweet. Yeah, Davis, he's a sweet guy deep down.
He is a sweet guy. Just like packed under some layers of misogyny and
a couple layers. Mm-hmm. A stone shell of misogyny.
Yeah, he's a little bit of an onion in that respect, right? No, but I like when he says, tell me something I shouldn't like about her at the end too, is just,
I know.
He's looking for any reason to just not like AJ.
And also the fact that he asks Josh, like, as that is like maybe starting to brew as well, is like, because I think that that's a moment that is quite revealing for both of their characters, like that Josh is not able to say a bunch of reasons why AJ is not a fabulous person. I find like a very kind of satisfying moment in the show.
I think that, these guys have known each other forever. He's a great friend for doing that. That's one of my favorite things about the show is the relationship these guys have. And it's so funny because you're seeing like Josh is this character that like, he's Nepo. He's easy to hate at first. And he's selfish. So it's nice to see a very selfless act from Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he cares about Davis.
He does. And he also I think he cares about AJ at this point, obviously.
Very, like, I think very clearly by the end of the season, he cares about her, maybe almost begrudgingly.
Yeah.
I think, but for both of them, it is like a begrudging, like, I care about you, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to let an audience come to their own conclusions there. I don't even know if I should weigh in there. That's my instinct is to not weigh in on that.
Different scenarios, right?
Good answer. I agree. I was about to say, but I actually prefer that.
I think it's really important to I want to know what people think in that instance, but I don't want to insert my take on that.
That's a good question. I feel like if we have a season 2, I feel like it will be one of those things that kind of bubbles up throughout.
Yeah.
And he tries to suppress it. It's just going to kind of be like this. I don't think it'll be an explosion, but certainly it's going to like come to a head. I would guess a couple episodes in. It's going to come up. I mean, they set up that cliffhanger for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Mindy knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing.
Mindy and Charlie know what they're doing. I mean, it's a massive revelation at the beginning of the season. I think for both of them discovering that they were each other's first when they'd both withheld that information is pretty meaningful. But I think that they are both very inclined to dismiss it and to not treat it with the gravitas that perhaps a different set of people would treat it with. But it's definitely there. It's definitely brewing under the surface. But I think part of the arc for them is like discovering that, allowing themselves to be different people now and allowing each other to see themselves in a way that perhaps they weren't projecting as teenagers or as young adults.
Well, I feel like Davis, my understanding is that Davis felt like deep down, he knew that was a lie when he was trying to give up on AJ. So I feel like in terms of yo-yoing, I don't think he ever actually like wanted to give up on AJ. I felt like he just felt like he had to. I felt like he thought it was kind of like a brick wall and he needed to just pump the brakes, readjust. So.
Yeah, and I think... I mean, in no relationship do we get the full window into what the other person is experiencing, and that's like at the crux of loving somebody is that you can't step into their brain and experience their fluctuations of love or lack of it for you. But I think as an audience member, there's nothing that Davis does that in his little yo-yos about AJ that makes me go, oh no, AJ should definitely not be with this person, or we definitely can't root for this person. Mm-hmm. But I am like, some of the messaging around Josh and Kel and Davis's experience of AJ, and like Davis coming home from is it in episode 5 where AJ's being a real boss at work and Davis is like, I don't think I like her anymore. She's being like really assertive. Oh, yes. And the boys are like, sounds like she's really good at his job. And he's like, but I just liked it when she was kind of pretty and meek and mild and
just wants you to be his princess.
Just wants you to be his princess. And the boys are like, that sounds kind of sexist. And he doesn't realize what he's doing. No. And I find it a really satisfying bit of storytelling.
Oh yeah.
And I have compassion for him as an audience member. I don't feel like entirely dismissive of him.
He needs to be enlightened, and AJ does that a little bit on the bench where she's like, listen to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear yourself right now?
Yeah.
And he also has friends that enlighten him. And I think that's like so at the center of the show is the way that we share our individual experiences of the workplace and our romantic relationships with our friends, and the way that our friends can kind of clarify and brighten situations that otherwise feel kind of lonely and confusing. I'm curious what your answer is here.
I think like you want the only pressure was like, this is the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So like you want it to be good, that was kind of the only pressure I felt. Was like the season ends on
it needs to work.
So it needs to work. It needs to feel like they're actually clicking and connecting. But I feel like they set it up so well, like the writers, that like
it honestly felt so chill to me.
Yeah.
like I knew that the moment needed to work, but
yes,
we were buddies at that point. It just bizarrely felt quite relaxed to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think it like right away it was like, I think the scene was working, so it was. Yeah. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was a well constructed scene. There was like some like working out of how many steps for both of us to take away and towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a bit of a height difference.
Which
took a little bit of working out.
Yeah.
But the thing is like when you block a kiss and you don't actually do the kiss, things that seem like they'll be a problem, when you're actually doing the kiss aren't a problem at all. Like I definitely was concerned that I just would not be able to reach you.
Yeah. That actually was my main concern. It was like, I'm way too tall. I was like, I'm going to look like Dracula, like bending over.
No hint of Dracula. It worked just fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it definitely worries Davis. He lost his job.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if we're lucky to get a season 2, what happens. Is Bill still there?
Yeah.
Is Davis is he back? I have no idea. I wonder
about him. I'm so team him getting rehired.
Yes, me too. I hope so.
Because we have such a good crew there. I love like the scenes that we get to do in Fischerstrasse are like some of my favorites.
Yeah, May and Bob are just they're my faves.
They're amazing.
They're my faves.
May and Bhavesh, who play Dilip and Jocelyn, are really first class, and we had a good time.
It's fun. It was like it's so fun.
Yeah, it
was great. I think Davis is very happy with this decision. I think he can at least stand behind it. It was a very selfless act, although it wasn't, he was a little hot-headed. But he's happy with what he did. I don't think he has regrets.
No.
I don't know. I think you answered well.
Perfect.
I think Dilip would go to bat for Davis, hopefully, because Dilip's his man, even though Dilip does not want to acknowledge that.
Except, is he his man?
I love their relationship.
It's so good. I love the... Does he offer you a razor at one point?
Yeah, well, what's the exact thing? He's like,
I'll pay
you.
Yeah.
So good.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Because Kel took the razors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Ooh.
He's into some workplace attire.
I think it might have been a little different because I think he's probably perceiving her as this she's in this finance building with him. He immediately sees her as like
baddie.
This, yeah, she's a baddie. He knows right away. But yeah, I'm curious. I don't know. That's a great
words
question.
In your mouth. I'm sorry.
No, it's helpful.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it would have been a little different. I'm curious. I don't have a good answer for that though.
I think he'd have come around to the same conclusion. Just might have taken a little more time.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Boundaries. I mean, they live next to each other. They work together.
Yeah.
Davis he likes to take things to 100 immediately. And I feel like that's not
It's not.
Yeah, it's not
no.
conducive to a good relationship.
And it's definitely not conducive to AJ. Although I think that with Bill, she is surprised by how quickly that romance ramps up in a way that she ends up really enjoying. But I think AJ is going to have some trust issues to navigate post the Bill situation. And she is very, very driven. Like, I wonder how when someone like Davis is basically offering their whole self up to her, whether she will be as emotionally open to receiving that as she was in an office romance with her boss, who was like very withdrawn. Like, I think part of what worked for AJ in that situation, although maybe she wouldn't admit it for herself, is that like there was a lot of yearning. It was a lot of work on her part and very little on his. And that coldness, I think, can be attractive when you're at a stage in your life where you have other priorities and you haven't learned yet how nice it can feel to be with someone who like actually just digs you and respects you.
Yeah. But I can also see Davis being a little, I don't want to say needy, but just,
oh my God, yeah.
Needs a lot of attention.
It sounds horrifying.
He might grow.
It's like that movie Obsession.
Which I haven't seen yet and I'm really excited for.
It's so good.
Should have known you were doing that.
I think the thing I'm most excited for is to see what their first date looks like, because there's no way it goes well.
There's no way it goes well.
I think it would be. I think, yeah, they're gonna cook something.
I thought that it was a scene in the show.
And in fact, these guys just decided that if we were going to Six Flags on Halloween, they must all go as Squidward.
Correct.
Nick was sexy Squidward, and
handsome Squidward.
Sorry.
All good? It's all good. It's just the comments are going to go crazy if you get it wrong. So, no big deal. You can take that one back. It's fine.
Okay. I'm going to take it back. Nick was handsome Squidward, and I painted a blue 6-pack. It was a very bonding experience for us because Nick and I basically have no scenes together in the show.
I know.
So then I was just like on my knees painting a little 6-pack on him.
That drive up also was so fun.
It was the best bit. I hate roller coasters, but I loved the drive.
Yeah, that was we got there and you were like, I'm not going on any. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad dragging you here.
No, I loved it. I was like, Mum, with all the bags.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I personally, for AJ, would love to see a workplace jealousy situation. Maybe less romantically, but I think that a threat in the workplace would be fun for me to play. Like, I love the scenes where AJ's really caffeinated and driven. Like the scene where I tell you about going to get the golden girdle.
Yes.
I guess I just had fun like panning you while I don't know. It was a fun scene. But something in that level of drive plus an agitator or somebody that she's feels a little jealous around would be fun for me.
Also, just don't, get into dog adoption. We don't need Post Malone 2.0.
Well, never say never.
I don't know how AJ would feel about that.
You know what? As much as I love dogs, I don't know how Ella would feel about that. Dogs on a set are difficult. I've not had good on-set pet experiences. It's to be avoided.
I've never had a scene with an actor dog. Their egos, I'm sure, are out of control.
The thing is, unfortunately, most of them aren't actor dogs.
Right.
And that's where stuff goes wrong.
Right.
Ooh. I mean, it would create a lot of tension if she goes to Josh.
Juicy.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
I think unfortunately there's going to be a lot of going to Josh.
Yeah.
But like fortunately for the juice of the show. But I mean, yes. I think what I find really satisfying about where the show leaves off is that there are all these dynamics between the 5 of them. And I'm excited for next season, like AJ and Kel building a dynamic, and Avantika, Abby, and I don't know why I get everyone's names.
I know, it's
just like blood. I'm excited for like Abby and Davis scenes.
I know. I think I was watching the show and I was like, I think I say like 3 lines to Abby in the whole show.
Yeah.
And so like we need some mixing and matching.
Yeah. And I think most of them happen around those fabulous oysters.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe a group Steak and Tears.
Okay.
Steak and Tears is maybe, other than the oyster episode, that's probably my favorite episode of the season.
It's tough to pick. I'll say that.